Let him appear that's come from Antony. Know you him?
Caesar is his schoolmaster. He had superfluous kings for messengers. Not many moons gone by.
Such as I am, I come from Antony. Lord of his fortunes, he salutes thee and requires to live in Egypt. Which, not granted, he lessens his request, and to thee sues to let him breathe between the heavens and earth, a private man in Athens.
For Antony, I have no ears to his request. The queen, of audience nor desire shall fail, so she from Egypt drive her all disgraced friend, or take his life there. This, if she perform, she shall not sue unheard. So to them both.
Fortune pursue thee.
Bring him through the bands. To try thy eloquence now, 'tis time. Dispatch. From Antony, win Cleopatra. Women are not in their best fortunes strong, but want will perjure the ne'er-touched vestal. Try thy cunning, Phidias.
Caesar, I go.
Observe how Antony becomes his fall.
Caesar, I shall.
What shall we do, Enobarbus?
Think and die.
Is Antony or we in fault for this?
Antony only. That would make his will lord of his reason. What though you fled from that great face of war? Why should he follow? The itch of his affection should not then have nicked his captainship. To course your flying flags and leave his navy gazing!
The peace!
That's his answer.
Aye, my lord.
The queen shall then have courtesy, so she will yield me up.
He says so.
Let her know it. To the boy Caesar send this grizzled head. He will fill thy wishes to the brim with principalities.
That head, my lord.
To him again. Tell him he wears the rose of youth upon him, from which the world should note something particular. His coin, ships, legions may be a coward's, whose ministers would as soon prevail under the service of a child as in the command of Caesar. I dare him, therefore, to lay aside his gay comparisons and answer me. Declined. Sword against sword. Ourselves alone. I'll write it, follow me.
Yes, like enough. High-battled Caesar will unstate his happiness and be staged to the show against a sword.
A messenger. From Caesar.
What? No more ceremony. Admit him, sir.
Mine honesty and I begin to square. That loyalty well held to fools does make our faith mere folly. Yet he that can endure to follow with allegiance a fallen lord does conquer him that did his master conquer, and earns a place in the story.
Caesar's will.
Hear it apart.
None but friends. Say boldly.
So, happily are they friends to Antony.
He needs as many, sir, as Caesar has.
So. Thus then,
thou most renowned. Caesar entreats not to consider in what case thou standst further than he is Caesar.
Go on. Right royal.
He knows that you embrace not Antony as you did love, but as you feared him.
Oh,
The scars upon your honor, therefore he does pity as constrained blemishes, not as deserved.
he is a god and knows what is most right. Mine honor was not yielded, but conquered merely.
To be sure of that, I will ask Antony. Sir, thou art so leaky, we must leave thee to thy sinking. For thy dearest, quit thee.
Shall I say to Caesar what you require of him? For he partly begs to be desired to give. It much would please him that of his fortunes you should make a star to lean upon. But it would warm his spirits to learn from me you had left Antony and put yourself under his shroud, the universal landlord.
What's thy name?
My name is Phidias.
Most kind messenger. Say to great Caesar this in deputation. I kiss his conquering hand. Tell him I am prompt to lay my crown at his feet and there to kneel. Tell him from his all-obeying breath I hear the doom of Egypt.
It is your noblest cause. Give me grace to lay my duty on your hand.
Your Caesar's father, oft, when he hath mused of taking kingdoms in, bestowed his lips on that unworthy place as it rained kisses.
Favors. By Jove, that thunders.
What art thou, fellow?
One that but performs the bidding of the fullest man and worthiest to have command obeyed.
You will be whipped.
Approach there! You kite. Oh, gods and devils! Authority melts from me. Of late, when I cried ho like boys unto a muss, kings would start forth and cry your will. Have you no ears? I am Antony yet. Take hence this jack and whip him. Take him hence.
Mark
Take him away, being whipped. Bring him again. This jack of Caesar's shall bear us an errand to him.
It is better playing with a lion's whelp than with an old one dying.